Rotherham brothers who raped girls as young as 13 jailed for combined 31 years. Two brothers who raped and abused young girls in Rotherham almost 2 decades ago have been jailed for 17 and 14 years respectively. Robert Evans, 40, who received the longer sentence, and his brother Mark Evans, 37, were about 21 and 18 years old respectively when they sexually abused teenagers as young as 13 in the South Yorkshire town over a 2-year period, raping 2 of them, Sheffield Crown Court heard. The pair were both found guilty of raping 2 girls, and Mark Evans was convicted of a sexual offence against a 3rd teenager. Referring to one of Robert Evans's attacks on a 13-year-old girl, Judge David Dixon said he forcibly and viciously raped her before laughing at her when she was clearly in pain. The judge said this was difficult to comprehend. One of the girls who was attacked by Mark Evans when she was 13 said in a statement read to the court on Friday, "They were predators, they didn't care about me. I was a commodity in their eyes, a sexual possession." One of the girls who was raped said in her statement read to the court that she still suffers from severe panic attacks and collapsed when she saw one of the brothers in Rotherham years after, never returning to the town centre. Another of the women said in her statement that she had hoped to go to university, but her life chances were taken away by these people who did these horrid things to me. The Evans brothers, who appeared for sentencing by videolink from prison, denied the offences, but a jury convicted them of 2 counts of rape each after a 2-week trial last year, with Mark Evans also found guilty of sexual activity with a child and assault by penetration. The jury heard the brothers, who had a reputation for violence in Rotherham, intimidated the girls and plied them with drugs and alcohol before luring them to locations where they attacked them. One of the girls, who was 13 at the time, was given alcohol by Mark Evans before she and some friends went with him to a disused barn. He separated her from the rest of the group and raped her. The same victim was attacked by Robert Evans months later when he lured her to a house in Rotherham by lying that one of her friends would be there, plying her with alcohol en route and raping her when they got there. Judge Dixon said he accepted Mark Evans had a learning difficulty, which meant he still had a mental age said to be that of an older child heading towards their teenage years. The pair were arrested by the National Crime Agency, NCA, as part of Operation Stovewood, which was set up in the wake of the landmark J report, which found in 2014 that at least 1,400 girls were abused by gangs of men of mainly Pakistani heritage in Rotherham between 1997 and 2013. The NCA says Stovewood is the single largest law enforcement operation of its kind undertaken in the UK and has identified more than 1,100 children involved in the exploitation between 1997 and 2013, almost all girls. While the brothers were awaiting trial, NCA officers arrested and charged their sister, Anne-Marie Evans, 29, of Barnsley, under the Sexual Offences Act after she published social media posts identifying 2 of their victims. She was convicted and sentenced last year.